Oh, Sal's in there.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 10th anniversary of our lovely lady, Instinct. Dude, I can't even believe it's been 10 years. 10 years flies by.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I remember like it was yesterday tracking this, and it was like a weird spot too. You know, we just got off touring, and you know, Lech came back to us, and Ernie tracked before he was on his way out, and it was like a weird passing in the night type thing. So super cool. And I listened to this today earlier, and it was quite the trip down memory lane, and it's going to be pretty sweet to go and do that with us and share different memories that maybe I have forgotten, but you guys remember, or you know, different mindsets of when you guys were riffing it out, and as well as this is kind of when I came into my own with riffing as well. So it was a special time, and also, like I said, Lech came back, and it was like having you broke up with your girlfriend, and now she's back, and you're happy, and everybody's like, woo, let's have fun. So it was like super sick to write music with my boys. So yeah, with that being said, man, is there anything else, or should we hit it?
No, let's go. Let's go for the ride.
All right.
Cheers. Happy birthday, Instinct.
Yes.
Birthday.
Cheers, cheers.
I don't know if you guys can hear the music, but what's this data?
Jada, baby.
I love this riff.
That's when we say Jada. This was code name Jada when we wrote it.
To the Lech riff, right?
Nico right here.
Oh, that was a. Oh, okay.
Yeah, this was my first full song I ever wrote.
I know. I remember when you said to me, I was like, "Damn, this you, bro."
Nothing like being forced into playing guitar on tour, and then this comes out. Ooh, Lech needs a playthrough. I agree.
Yeah, he does. What's up with that, Lech?
I think I have to call Abraham Lincoln in the computer.
Yeah, see, a lot of people kind of underestimated this album. I feel like this, like especially the way it starts, super aggressive. This album didn't really get its due, I feel. Yeah, we never played this one live, huh?
No. You should. Or at least do a playthrough of it.
Yeah, I'll probably do one if I still remember it.
Or, yeah, if I get back on the page, finally in the chat. Eric Ramirez in the house.
Woo.
I think this is I think this is maybe my favorite band solo on the album. It was pretty.
I love how this last breakdown hits. This is Lech right here.
gotta do the little.
Yeah, I love that shit. I love it. I try to do that shit on the fake drums. I can't. Can't get the magic.
Right here.
I love it. Love it. Oh, nice. We got the first album you pre-ordered. That's dope, man. Okay, so let's take a little breakies.
We started tracking this in 2010, I think. Looking at some old videos. I remember going to Castle Ultimate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then we wrapped it up in 2011 at Undercity.
Yeah, early. Well, it'd have to be early 2011 because it came out in March. But yeah, that was the beginning part of 2011. I think we were doing guitars, and then bass was right after that.
I don't remember the drums. What came first?
I think the drums came first. I think we had the demos, but because I was looking through my files earlier today, and I saw that unless the date was wrong, that I was at Castle Ultimate in 2010,
right,
or early 2011. I think it was 2010 though.
Yeah, I was having a sort of a hard time remembering when it was that we tracked guitars because I was trying to put that time gap of when we tracked to when I went out. You know what I mean? And I was like March 2011 because I think about it. Instinct is 10 today, and then my son is 10 next month. I was like, yeah, that's crazy to me.
It's crazy, dude.
Was that part of the reason are you stepping out, or?
Yeah, that was the big reason of why I was stepping out because that was that transition. I don't think that I could have done both.
Yeah,
I would have been able to do that, especially with how heavy you guys toured. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even before, like how heavy we were touring before, no way I could have been able to do both. Me personally, not saying that it can't be done because I know a lot of people who are able to make that happen and do it well, but I just don't think I could do that.
Yeah, you made the smart decision. You're a
for me.
I don't want to sound sappy, but you're an amazing dad, and it's no fluke because you had a good dad too. So you're following in those footsteps. So it was totally cool. A lot of people ask me, are you guys still cool? Blah blah blah. Like, no, Ernie did the right thing. You know what I mean? And it was you did it right. You know what I mean? You made it right with us. Like, you tracked the album, and that was kind of like, this is my last thing I'm gonna do. And I got to step out, and so you did it. You did it the right way, and I respect that. But
this album was important to me too. This was it was a collective of a few years of stuff for how long that we were, we toured off Allegiance and stuff like that. And then having Lech back, really like being able to put it all so beautifully, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I really appreciate that you stuck around until we found the next step.
Yeah,
you didn't,
of course.
you were just like, hey, it's not for me.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you just made sure we were good. And then once we were good, that's, we kind of took our hats off and, went our separate ways and shit. So thank you for that, man. It was
of course. Absolutely, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, so those were the first two songs. I think that's pretty good. I like how it intros the album. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of it's like the first layer of clothes. You know what I mean? There's a lot of good stuff behind that. But it was nice to kind of contribute that way. Like, it was cool as fuck to jam with Lech. And what a lot of people don't know is a lot of these songs were written on Guitar Pro. So it was like fake guitars. It was a lot of shit like Lech and I trying to pretend like we knew how to play guitar, but we couldn't. So we used the program. I mean, I was learning, but yeah.
Shout out to Guitar Pro, man. I see Resist is next. You guys remember the title for Resist before it became Resist?
I don't remember.
It was called Morning Balls.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I still have that Guitar Pro in my
the work in progress title was Morning Balls, and then out of
Morning
last minute we
Balls.
changed it to Resist. But yeah, man, I remember Nick. You helped me making the drum video for that, and we threw that shit up online, and people ate it up, and we're like, oh shit, I think people can like this shit. So
Yeah, we were contemplating on even doing it, and it was just me swiveling around your set like a fucking dumbass. But it was cool. But everybody in the chat, continue to chat it up. We're gonna listen to this one last song. Well, not one last song, but we're gonna try to do 3 songs and then kind of go through the chat and answer some questions. So keep the questions coming, and we'll get back to you guys after this. So hit it. Oh, and this is in drop B. This is drop B tuning.
Yeah. That was the first one we did in that transition to
It was so nice to play drop B on bass. I felt at home. It's like finally.
Yeah, it's like a lot of people in the scene. This is when they started down tuning, kind of like play around the middle a little bit, kind of copy. But it's funny because all the new ideas they're working on, and all of it's so far, right?
All of it's C, yeah.
Yeah. C just has the melodies, and B, but the breakdowns hit in B hard.
Yeah. Someone's saying, why did we change the lyrics? Huh?
Oh, yeah, we'll get into that. That's a loaded question.
Loaded in the chamber.
You guys hear the music all right?
It's cool. Yeah, how does the chat? You guys hear it good? Is it too low? Too high?
Oh, yeah.
Shout out Long Island.
I fucking love this shit live, dude.
Yep.
Japan. This makes me want to play live again.
Oh, yeah.
The song was really fun to play.
I was about to say I should do a playthrough. I already did a playthrough.
Recycle, reuse, redo.
This part right here is the same. I love this one.
Yeah.
I like that. Subtle.
And these lyrics too, man. I love the positivity, the message behind it. It's like,
I feel like it's always been that way.
yeah.
One way or another.
The continuation of it is just beautiful.
What's up, Marco?
I remember I was like, Dan, trying to get fucking classical at the end.
That was his first demo. I mean, his first solo with us. I remember sending this to Ernie, and Ernie was like, "This script's too basic." At the beginning.
Well, because it wasn't speech picked when I heard it. I think.
This script right here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the
And then I take it. Yeah.
Is this another B one, right, or no? Or is this a C?
I don't think this one was a C.
Okay. I don't remember.
That's not knowing our shit. I remember, when I sent it to Ernie, or I demoed it to Ernie. Actually, I think it was in my crib, and I don't remember. But you like this script.
You know the working title for this or no?
I was actually just gonna ask that. I don't remember what it was something similar to Angel City Camp.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh.
Yeah, and then I remember you had headphones when you first heard the breakdown hit, Ernie, and like took them off.
Yeah, this song hits live too.
I taste the Jaeger from the studio. Is that Andrew?
Yeah, it's true.
What it do, baby?
What's up, Drew? Damn. Yeah, dude, remember that shit? Jaeger Bomb. Damn, bro.
It's in my regular workout soundtrack. Hell yeah, dude.
Maybe I'll do this one.
You remember this riff?
Yeah.
This riff started as a joke, I think, right? And then we were actually like, wait, I like it.
Yeah. And it worked out. It was like the filler, and then we never adjusted it. And they were like, fuck it. Show
Brazil. Dude, I love Brazil, dude. That steakhouse, bro.
Brazilian food is 10 out of 10. I remember I used to gas out on this shit. I used to hate it when I was like towards the end.
Yeah.
Fucking like,
Same face.
Can't wait to 2056 for your next album.
Yeah, dude.
You're probably right.
Oh, that's awesome.
Hey, but in our defense, fuck all y'all, because we've been more active when we've been like the past 15, 20 years, the last 2 months.
That's true. I was just gonna do a show in LA. Yeah, man, maybe we do something intimate this year.
Yeah, I'm all about that.
Yeah. I love my Mexico people, man. I talk to more fans from Mexico than anybody else. It's crazy. Okay, I'm reading it.
Yeah, this is one of those bangers where like it sounds good on the record, but
yeah, we attempted to play this song. Yeah, we attempted to play this song live on a few tours, and it just never translated. All y'all just stare like we got boogers in our nose and our dicks are out or something. Like it was not well received. But this is one of my favorite songs. This and King of Thieves from the album.
I have loved this song, like at least the beginning chunk of this song. I mean, this is what this is from Allegiance time, like. You know, this was right around, you know, right after we recorded Allegiance.
Yeah, it was, it didn't make it.
Allegiance
exactly. It just wasn't ready yet.
Yeah. Right, it wasn't ready yet. Right over here.
Yeah. For our style and the way we all play guitar and music, like this is like the best warm up, like workout. This tickles all of the fancies. Everything in this song.
Yeah, I remember warming up to this a lot.
Yes.
All of us, I'm pretty sure we used to even do that live. Setting up, you know?
Yeah, way back in the day. There's a video of us playing that shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's at, I remember the alley, Fullerton?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what that was.
And Sal says he knows the crib. Come on, Sal, we gotta get you up in here, man.
Get that playthrough, Sal. This one's in B, right? This has to be in B.
I think a lot of
I don't remember.
I don't think, no, this is C, though.
It's B? Okay.
Somebody in the comments later is gonna be like, it's B, man.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out Sal in the comments, y'all.
Yeah, Mr. Lodan. We'll probably do something for Allegiance. Don't quote us, and maybe we'll get you on here, Sal, man. Get your face up again. This young man.
Even this beat take is sick, dude.
Yeah.
Like the way it's like stops and Les does the drums right here. Oh, I love it. I love it. And then the Chop Killer triplets, dude. Luckily, I got 3 of these. Fucking love this shit.
Black Dahlia and Spike.
I love it. Even right here, the little.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, I gotta relearn this shit.
Yeah, Sal isn't the only Sal that we would ever shout out. MVP most ballin'.
Hey, this riff is an old one too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, yeah.
I had to get it on the fun too. Peep these bass arpeggios. Oh. Okay. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, like Sella from ABRB. He's in there right now.
All right, should we chat it up real quick? Do a little mini break.
Yeah. Let's have some questions up in here.
All right, let's.
Questions, throw them up.
Yeah.
Go ahead, my bad.
No, I was gonna say throw them up right now because we could dig and try to go through the chat. But if you guys have questions,
ask them again.
Start asking away, and then we'll try to organize as best we can. If we don't get to it, we'll break again, and we'll definitely answer more. And then probably at the end, we'll do more questions. So just ask away. Will you come back?
Maybe come back. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah. Anytime we say maybe, jinx ourselves.
Yeah, I think what people need to realize, and what we realized as well, like whatever we do is fun, and it's like we don't want to pressure ourselves to do anything. But the cool thing is we're doing playthroughs, we're writing new shit, like we're doing stuff. So it's like, you know, we're just focusing on kind of getting back in the swing of being musicians again, right? Because I did a bass playthrough. I haven't played bass in 6 years, right? So like we're all kind of, you know, warming up. I don't know how long it's been for Lech on the kit, but I know it's been quite a long time as well. So
yeah, I didn't even know that you hadn't, you know, picked up your bass in that long. You know,
it's since the last tour.
Yeah, I mean, I know you've been playing guitar. I figured, you know, maybe now and then, but I didn't know that you just hadn't touched it. Is there a reason for that, man?
I think it's a fatigue and burnout. I think playing it for so long, just kind of into it. And then when we're at home, let's write a lot of stuff like together. And like I'd go pre-pandemic, I would go to his house, he would come to mine, and we would riff together on guitar. So it was almost like I can't really write much on guitar on bass unless it's bass focused. So I was just kind of focused on that, and then my chops diminished. So then I was like, oh, I suck now, so I'm just gonna keep playing this. So, but it was good to play bass, and I'm back. I'm not gonna not play it anymore. So
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I totally feel Nick. I'm the same way on the drums. I've just been playing a lot more guitar than drums lately. Now everyone's asking for playthroughs. So I guess I gotta get back on there. Start with something easy like Instinct.
You sure
do. Instinct, you know what I'm saying?
You sure do.
And someone's talking about Soma, dude. I love Soma, man. We used to smash that place.
Yeah, I love Soma. That place is so cool.
Someone's saying, have we ever done a stream since the Allegiance live stream on Instagram? I don't think so.
No, I didn't.
But the real question is, are you aware that the FPE TV video was the sickest thing on YouTube for around a decade? Are you?
Let's brought up that it has over 1 million views or something like that, or it's crazy. It's old as shit though.
It's just crazy that video has like made it till today. Like it still comes up, and I love it.
Do you remember even filming it? It was like late at night, and like it was just like random. Like we went to some guy's like showcase room, and he was like, "Hey, I have this channel. Do you guys want to play a song?" And we're like, "Yeah." Sure. And it was literally like me, you, and Sal just sat there, and we thought it was awkward, and that's why you did what you did with the FP. That we all kind of like.
Guys, man, we were on the spot. We made it happen.
But yeah, that was.
Hi, we're Splitter on Splack. You're watching FPE TV. Y'all hit that shit all unison, shit all cute.
We should see if that guy still has his channel and do it again.
Yeah, true. Like I mean, I don't even know how many years that was. Was that pre-Allegiance? I don't even remember.
I don't. Yeah, I think the album was out already. I think the album either was just coming out or right before it.
Yeah. Someone's saying, why did we change the lyrics for Morning Ball?
Croc Rock, man.
We were working with a different singer at the time.
Crazy Donkey, that's what I meant. Crazy Donkey, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, we were working with a different singer, and I don't know if you remember, Nick, Asha Bildson from Sumerian was actually pitching in on that. And and then since we switched singers in the middle of a tour, we just decided to change the feel and all that stuff. Keep some of the rhythms in there, but we just changed it and then wrote different lyrics. And then we brought Sonic on board, and Sonic laid them down, rockstar life.
Yeah, we're actually working with a couple of singers. There was one before that too. And then do you remember the ABRB Idol thing? We got a lot of flack for that. A lot of people were hating on us, but we really we didn't know what the hell we were gonna do. For a vocalist, we were like, oh shit. So we're like, man, let's just see if anybody has some talent out there and see what's up. And we ended up picking Sonic anyways, and we knew him like for like way back in the day. But we had two other people. What, dude? Some of those submissions, I wish a lot of our stuff got stolen throughout the years, and like from international shows or like bands broken into. But we had some submissions, like we were so appreciative for everybody that like tried out and sent in. But like just like American Idol, there's some really good people, and then there's some people that
she banged.
Yeah, and you need to go back to the drawing board. But it was cool to get the response that we got, and we didn't think it was going to get that crazy response. Who was the one? The Bivens. Who was that one guy?
Kevin Bivens.
Yeah. Everybody loved him, man. And I remember we met him at a show too, but he was like the front runner. He was the people's champ. You know
that was in upstate New York because I went to that show too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. It was a crazy time, and I remember. We cycled through a couple people that couldn't hang, and then our boy Sonic, literally, we needed a guy. Our last dude quit in the middle of the tour. We hit up Sonic. We're like, hey, man, you want to help us out? And he's like, sure, why not?
Came in, did the thing.
Yeah, but yeah. So how many singers? Oh, yeah. Well, let's not talk about that. We just did. Yeah. So, anyways, that was that, and. Let's hear what track did we just leave off on? I totally forgot.
Reborn or Divided?
No, Reborn.
No, we didn't. Okay. No, I don't think we listened. Wait, which one was Reborn?
No, the one that we just.
Yeah, that one's that's one.
Divided's next.
Okay, so Divided. I just did a playthrough. If you haven't, go watch that shit. It sucked. My chops hurt, and I think it turned out well. Shout out to my boy Lech. He has some skills on the camera, and I can't thank you enough for making me look better than it was. So thank you, my good sir.
Good times.
Yeah. All right, hit it.
Yep.
I just think of Pain. Such a fun run. This is another Guitar Pro monster, huh?
Yeah. I definitely did not know how to play some Guitar Pro.
Yeah.
I just want to drums. I know I said that in the last 3 months, but we got to do this one last. I mean, play through this.
Yes.
I do a lot of cool movement here. Or maybe I'll do it later because I know it makes I like the drum movements in here. I just like this cool little kick pattern where I do like 3 different rhythms coming up here in a sec. Yeah, go on. Do a playthrough for it.
Yeah, I used to try to mock you on the drone speed pick part, but I can't do that shit anymore.
Yeah, right here, like the 3 different rhythms.
Yeah, that's just hard.
It's always cool when the drum nerds recognize that shit. Like, oh, I see you go. Those subtle reads.
Point of hope. Now you know. Now you remember.
Ernie's favorite riff.
Dude, this riff. It still haunts me, dude.
Well, because this riff had a separate bit in front of it, and then Lech chopped it up, and I couldn't unhear. I couldn't unhear it before, and I just drive me nuts. But it sounds fucking awesome.
Yeah, it was different types of stuff. I love the notes you were doing, and I love
Yeah. But you could even tell. You could tell the playing style. You could tell who plays what.
Yeah. This breakdown is so sick live too.
I remember Sonic jumping in shit.
Lich is a machine.
On June 6th. Oh, this song's hard too, cuz.
Dude, this song is so sick. Shout out to my boy Danny, man.
Oh, yeah. Danny from a Planet Burning Body. Danny, leave.
So this intro had riffs from another idea that Ernie had that was also really sick, but we chopped it up and we added it.
I think this is my favorite song on the album.
Yeah. Most dynamic for sure.
Well, I'm gonna do right here. I don't know if I did it, but that's what I'm doing. Then we got that Mission Impossible coming up.
Yeah, hell yeah. We got the fucking Harley rig right here.
This is the Harley motorcycle part.
Yeah. This was us and Coos. We're like, how do we bridge those riffs?
Where he's smashing 120 on the fucking motorcycle. I'll talk about this Mission Impossible riff. It sounds like the Mission Impossible song.
Oh, the big, yeah. This was a fun one to play. All these bouncy riffs are fun. This right here, shout out to our boy Danny from Upon a Burning Body. This little guest spot right here. Not that. I don't think so.
Breakdown. I like your pants, Nick.
What it do by Mike. This is another good solo too.
Yeah.
Session's melting out. I'm definitely going to play through this shit.
This was a copy paste. You remember that?
Yeah.
We didn't know what to do. It's
That whole section before the breakdown, I remember we improvised and we're like, oh shit. And then we copy pasted. We're like, oh yeah, this is great.
Hey, I think this is the first song I jammed since I got back, or that we wrote together.
Air Force One. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we had that room in North Hollywood.
In North Hollywood.
Yeah, and then we got together and I was like, hey, I got this rib.
This song is so fun.
I really like this song a lot. This one's really fun to play. Yeah.
And straight up, shout out to the men and women who serve our country and who have served our country. Big respect.
Yeah, we were meeting a lot of people in service on tour. We were like, you know what, man, let's what's going down. Heavy times is going on. That shit.
That's right. We got family that served too, family that has served, family that currently serves, so much respect. And this was the ABRB Idol track, right? Isn't this the one we put up?
Yeah.
No, Morning Ball.
Oh, yeah.
This was.
Yeah. I remember we had this as a demo, just instrumental for a while, right?
Yeah.
We have Donna McGee. Yeah, we call this Air Force One. It felt like you're on a fucking fighter jet.
Air Force One on my MySpace, bro.
Oh, yeah. You are not mistaken, Salvador.
Okay, let's take a little pausey.
Ready.
Okay, so yeah, that one's fun, dude. Like I don't know, I get in love with our style. Like all those like bouncy riffs, they're just so entertaining. I love playing them. But
and Air Force 2 was one of those songs that just came out. You know what I mean? It was like when, like, example, when we were doing like Brighter Side or Legends on Allegiance, those songs just they just flowed out. And Air Force was the same way. It just came out without any trouble, and it was one of those ones where it was like, damn, this just kind of it flowed nicely.
Yeah, pretty effortlessly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's one of the things I like about jamming. Like even if it's just a couple of us, like when we're in a room together, we all kind of have the same idea. You know, we might not get there easily, but definitely come up with some good shit. But yeah, you guys want to scope out some chatties?
Yeah.
Ask your questions again. I know everything's getting buried, so re-ask your questions. Sorry about that. That it's our first time doing something like this, so it's hard to scroll up. So if you got a question, just throw it in the chat.
I saw somebody ask if who recorded the solos on the record. So that was my transitionary period. So I recorded most of the guitar tracks, but Dan threw in all the leads and added that new dynamic to this album that made it so much more like shreddy and more musical. So Dan recorded all those solos.
Mr. Sugar.
That was kind of.
I think you can tell the style change too. I think you can definitely tell the style of guitar playing. And I think like how I was mentioning in what is it, Divided, that riff that was driving me crazy when you change the chime signature of it. You could tell Dan's playing. You can hear it. Such an incredible musician, that guy.
Yeah. Well, he was only supposed to do the leads. Really, he wasn't even really going to join the band at that time. He was just going to help us out, and then we kind of coaxed him into staying. But it worked out in the end. We got some good years out of Dan, and Dan did his thing, and it was the great solos. My favorite solos by him, on the two albums he did with us, were for sure Instinct. But we never played Legacy ever live to begin with, so
I like that song. We should change. I mean, we don't play live, but if we did, we should.
I'll do a playthrough for sure. I don't know. Probably we'll keep it bass, so I don't go back on my word and play guitar, but I might slip in some guitar for that one as well. If I still remember how to play it. I think I do.
What was that one called? That was called Jada, huh?
Jada, yeah, because I was watching something with Jada Pinkett Smith and it just stuck. Cause I don't know, Jada. But when are we getting Leche playthroughs? Now, see, here's the thing about that. That's a question for Leche. But no, he already planned on doing it. The thing is, he wants to do something pretty special for you guys. He was telling me about it, and he wants to make sure that he's like has what he needs. You know what I mean? He doesn't want it to come out half-ass. Like none of us want to come out half-ass. And bass and guitar is a lot easier to dial in than a whole big ass drum set, right? So relatively soon though. Like, we already talked about this the other day.
Yeah, I'm working on it, y'all. I guess the main thing is transitioning from endorsements. So just trying to have the right brand or not. And if it just takes too long, I'll just record it and put fucking stickers over brands and shit and get it going. But yeah, I want to do playthroughs too. I got to start pretty easy. I haven't been playing drums, to be honest. I've been writing a lot of guitars. But yeah, it's going to be fucking an uphill battle for me. So I got to start with easy shit like Instinct and Dying Days or some shit. So if y'all requesting Fears, fuck y'all. I ain't coming out for 10 years. I can't do that shit right now. No way. No way, no how up in this. Someone's asking about Nita. Damn.
Okay.
Nita.
I'll let you handle that one, much.
Actually pretty cool. She auditioned through Craigslist. And I mean, it worked out for a little bit, and then it didn't work out, and now she's fucking jamming with Alice Cooper.
I think it worked out.
I think it worked out for her, man.
For her.
She's a shredder, man. And I think she fits in her pocket now too. I think this style of music wasn't exactly her bag, but she did great with it. You know what I mean? I think her pocket now is just she's killing it.
Rocking, yeah.
Look at Sal, dude. Sal still got the popcorn? Fuck you, nigga. That's funny.
Well, here's a good one. What are you guys currently working on besides awesome playthroughs? Well, we plan on doing a lot more content sprinkled throughout as well. We're actually, some of the stuff is super exciting. We've been this whole pandemic, we've been kind of watching and listening and seeing what worked and seeing what didn't. We let everybody else make the mistakes or like the good decisions. So we have a plan that we are going to do just a bunch of content and stuff to really kind of include you guys, right? And that's kind of where we're at with that. So it's going to be a lot more content. There are going to be more playthroughs, obviously, but there's going to be other stuff that's really super in depth, so you guys can get to know us and get to know the actual story, because there's a lot of like weird like tales out there and like make believe fallacy stories of like what happened with us, right? So it'll be our chance to really kind of tell our own story, from the horse's mouth, so to speak, which is, I think, is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be based off y'all. So like, if people pay attention, we'll do more. If people don't give a fuck, then we ain't gonna do anymore. But we definitely got some stuff in the pipeline throughout the year. We're just scared to announce, because anytime we announce anything, it just doesn't happen. We jinx ourselves. But it is what it is. Someone's asking why they call me Leche. I mean, long story short, it's from middle school. I'm Hispanic and I have pale skin, and a lot of people thought I was white, and that's basically it. Milk, Spanish, Leche. And then fucking y'all started calling me Lech first. Actually, it was Leche for the longest until Ernie and the guys started calling me Lech, and then just turned into Lech. It is what it is, cuz.
Yeah, that's right. I was thinking about this one. It would be awesome to see all the three guys, Dan, Ernie, and Greg.
Yeah, dude, I would love that. I talked to Dan not long ago about maybe trying to get something together. Just going through his track or something like that. We'll see if it happens. I know he's pretty busy too, so be cool. I'm calling you out, Dan. So we'll see. But even Greg, man, I love Greg. I miss him so much, dude. He's such a fucking awesome dude. That guy. So,
one of the best dudes I've probably met in my life. Such a humble dude.
Amen. Yeah, like, funny story about Greg. He auditioned when we didn't have auditions, and he drove down from Seattle to LA. And the first day he got to LA, we were recording this album. And yeah, man, and he just never went back home. He was supposed to come down for a couple days and never went back. And
yeah, we'll tell the more in-depth story, but he actually messaged us on Facebook or MySpace or something back in the day, and that's when we were doing the ABRB Idol stuff, and we were looking for a vocalist, and we weren't looking for a guitarist, but he sent a audition, but none of his videos worked in the links that he sent in the message. And I would have been like, fuck this dude, like whatever, your shit didn't work, on to the next, like don't waste my time. But I don't know why. I just said, hey, your links didn't work, send it again. And he sent it. He's like, oh, thanks, dude. Like, I appreciate that you would say that. Like, and then he sent it again. And then you just took a chance and drove from Seattle to LA just to meet us and just to kind of hang out and shoot a shot. And it worked. And he's still in the band, technically. Like, we never kicked him out. He never left, so it's crazy, man. It's you never be afraid to take a chance, to take that leap, because it worked out for him, and it typically it doesn't. So there's always a chance.
Shout out to much love to Greg.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so should we finish these last two and then maybe end it with some questions and like a little
Yeah.
Wrap this up, B.
Empire.
Yeah, dude.
Was this with Greater Heights or?
I thought it was with Greater Heights.
There was two of them.
Yeah.
Oh, with Greater Heights.
The hardcore one?
I think so. I think that's the one with that sow riff. It started with the sow riff. I don't know if I have that anymore. Empire. Another one that was that kind of came together pretty, but that one was one for a long time. That was ripped for the bank for a while.
Yeah, and specifically bass. I love this song because it's all slap.
Yeah.
I look at Hermit on there. Yeah, I was on a good one with this one. I got a lot of inspiration from that Summer Slaughter tour, for sure. Watching all those fucking dudes play was just fucking like, oh my god.
Yeah, that was an unreal tour.
Yeah.
Let's calm.
Rag.
I totally forgot Kicks right there. That's it.
You did help, so.
Stop and go. Yeah, this beat is right.
Yeah.
Originally, the song didn't have a solo, but it was a nice addition.
So metal, dude. Jesus Christ.
Right here. I'm pretty sure that's a South Street picture, right? Oh wait, no. Yeah, it did have the solo was different. I remember that. I think I had.
Oh, all the bands.
I wrote this one too, or you already?
That?
I wrote this speaking riff too, or you?
I don't remember. That was this me or you?
I hear it. Epic. Hell yeah, Sal. Come on, man.
If this was you, Sal, you need to start riding more speed takes, bro. Get your shit together.
Renee flexing on this part, dog. I was like, hey, okay.
Oh. Right, dude. Just trying to keep up with you guys, man.
Oh, yeah. You see you good. All right.
Oh, now here's Lech's favorite. I like this song too. Fuck all you guys.
I really don't like this one, but I like this one.
I'm not a fan.
I hit the bell on accident right there.
It's so cool.
Yeah, I was looking for like a kill switch song, and I was like, can I write a song with no fast double pedal and no blast beat? And just take. It was actually unfinished. I wish I could have made the end a little better, but it didn't put anything else.
Welcome, Max. Enjoy the last song of the album.
Yeah, at least you made it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Greg wrote these lyrics too, man. It's good lyrics. Greg Kirkpatrick. Get the love.
This album is so under the radar. I've been bumping it. Even this lead is sick, dude.
Yeah, it actually is.
Yeah, Dan was like practicing, like exercise or something. That's not low.
And what it do, John?
Yes, I'm noticing some big banana game up there. Whatever. That goes. The little pop.
Get my boy grooving. Try to signal it, like, hey, you ready? Hey, you ready? There's a little hair tie. Unleash the shrimp. Oh, zapato. Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to re-recording this one.
Yeah, this album's a nice listen.
Yeah.
Nostalgia with this is great too.
Yeah, it's unfinished. I did the whole fade out.
I was gonna say, like, how long does it take till it fades out?
Fade this shit out, fuck it.
It wasn't done talking, I guess.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, I mean, hey guys, what an album. Real quick before we answer more questions, I just want to give a in memoriam type. My uncle passed away a couple of months before we released this, and I remember he was a big inspiration for my music. He's in a band called Third Strike, and I actually talked to him when Ernie finished recording the guitars, and I was like, hey man, I got some tracks I want to send you. I'm super pumped about this. And he hit me back and he's like, yo, this is going to be really good, man. I'm proud of you. And I think it was the next day he passed away. So this was a super emotional album. We poured a lot of heart and soul into it. So I just want to give him a special shout out. And yeah, anyways.
R.I.P. Jim Corky.
Yeah. But yeah, so not to be all sappy, that last song, Instinct, it's one of my favorites, especially playing live. It's such a break, especially when you play like Summer Slaughter, like with crazy heavy bands. It's like a time to breathe and chill. It's like a palate cleanser, so to speak. I like it. I'm a fan.
It was a bouncy one too. A lot of people jump on that shit.
Yeah. International, it's really good too. I noticed the international crowd loves that style of song, so that's it's really cool. But yeah, questions and then call it, or what do you guys want to do?
Yeah, man. Let's take a couple questions. Thanks for everyone for hanging out.
Yes, thank you guys. Oh, and real quick, big shout out to our boy Eric, the Filthy Ramirez, for helping us out. So this guy has been one of mine and Lech's friends since we were in 10th grade, 9th grade. So he helped us build this infrastructure because it was up to us. We'd be streaming on our phones, like having it sound like shit, and he got all this going. So shout out to him. He streams on Twitch. So if you guys want to follow him, he plays games. He's a musician as well. He plays guitar. He's actually in one of my first bands when we were in high school. He's my guitarist. So his Twitch channel is, please tell me if I get this right, New Era _Panda. Oh yeah, so twitch.tv/New Era _Panda, NEWERA, and then _Panda. So yeah, look him up. He's a good dude. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, so let's wrap this up. Any last minute questions? Ask them again so we can see it on the chat. Everything's starting to get buried. Let's do it.
I'm gonna be selfish and answer this question because I think I get this a lot, and it would just be so nice to just nail it once. What inspired me to go all fingers and slaps and taps when everybody plays with a pick? It wasn't really to be cool. I couldn't play with a pick, so I had to adapt. I wasn't really good when I started, and the pick just eluded me. I still can't really even play with a pick. I'm getting better at it, but so I started with the fingers, and I worked my way up to the thumb, and then the tapping was the last thing, and that's kind of what incorporated my style. But I got to practice. I got to get back into it. But anyways, yeah, so it's just because it's not because I chose it. It's because the only thing I can do to play the instrument. So
shout out to Mudvayne.
Oh yeah, and also Mudvayne is my shit.
So, someone asked about Destroying What Doesn't Matter. That's the song that I was thinking of when you said With Greater Heights. It was Destroying What Doesn't Matter. That was the hardcore one. Yeah, that's the one that Sal and I wrote. I think Chris did vocals on a version of that, but I don't think that.
I thought With Greater Heights was Empires and Destroying What Doesn't Matter was the hardcore one. I got them mixed up.
No, you're. I think you're right. You're right. I think it was Empires at first, and then once there was vocals thrown on it, it was called With Greater Heights, and then it became Echoes of an Era. Excuse me.
Can you visit Mexico again when pandemic ends? Actually, Lech and I are going to Mexico in the summertime, so we'll be there, but not to play. But you still talk to Sonic or Dan lately? I mean, not really. Like we like once, like everybody's separate anyways. Like, we rarely see each other, us three. We've been talking more as of late, but even then, like before this, like we really, I mean, I see Lech all the time because he lives a couple blocks away from me, but we don't really hang out, especially with the pandemic. It's we check in from time to time, but yeah, infrequently. Yeah, and Chris Bartholomew, he is still jamming with us. He's another guy that we don't really see that often. It's all pandemic stuff. It's just a weird way to interface with people.
But now just lifting up a little bit. We're gonna try to get a little bit more active. Start putting out a little bit more stuff. Just playing it by ear from now.
Yeah, it's having fun with it.
Yeah, let's answer this one. Why didn't Before the Break of Dawn make the Allegiance cut?
That's a tough question. Now, well, it's a Bijan song, and that shit was 7 minutes long.
It's a long song.
And to be honest, Allegiance was supposed to be a demo, and then it got attention, and we went back and did Pouring Rain, Legends, and Brighter Side.
Yeah.
And it became Allegiance. We didn't think it was going to go anywhere. It was supposed to be a demo to get signed, and that's the album. Our first, not our first recording. We did like 2 or 3 recordings before that, but yeah, it was just supposed to be a demo. We wanted to sound like more polished than the other bands in our area, and yeah, it got picked up. And then the label sent us back to do 2 or 3 songs, and yeah, so we weren't really thinking about it. But I missed that song. But that song is fucking long as fuck. like I've been saying all night. Maybe I'll do a drum playthrough that.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm in. When will there be new ABRB music?
What did that guy say? 2054?
Yeah, 2056, something like that.
Somewhere around there.
It sounds about right. Ooh, I like this one. This one's pretty sick. What was your favorite band to tour with? Now you can go musically, or you could just go dude that you liked. Yeah, or dudes that you liked. You know what I mean? Like homies to hang out with, or like a band that you was like a bucket list band.
I don't know that I have a favorite, man. I don't think I ever had a bad time with anybody we toured with.
That's true.
I'm gonna shout out Beneath the Massacre right here because I'm wearing their shit. Man, I'm just fucking, I don't know, man. I feel blessed to have toured with who we toured with and still talk to most of them today. You know what I mean? It's cool, man. I'm just glad to have built those, you know, friendships that even to this day last. You know, I haven't seen so many of these cats in over 10 years, but it's still cool. You know what I mean? And I love that. I love that so much.
Yeah, I feel that. I'm gonna go the non-PC answer and actually answer it. No, I mean, we tour with a lot of good bands. I was looking at my tour passes the other day, and it is hard because I do not want to offend anyone, and like everybody, there's special tours, special bands. But for me personally, doing that Summer Slaughter with the Black Dahlia Murder was just like, I mean, come on, man, like. You know, when I first joined the band in like 2005, like we would cruise around in the little, you know, penny racer Jetta, bumping that Miasma album hard, dude. Like it was like it molded us into like it like got us in this wavelength to finish that Allegiance album when we had to go back. So that was a bucket list, and I mean, and a special shout out to these guys, Despised Icon. I've been so into them lately, it's ridiculous. They're so heavy and sick. But Black Dahlia Murder, just because of what they did for us as a band, you got to give them special kudos for that.
Yeah, amen. Yeah, it was sick to watch them live every fucking night. Them and Necrophages.
And Decapitated.
Yeah, the Decapitated, fucking Dying Fetus. Yeah, I mean, because I personally looked up to those bands when I first started, so to be able to tour with them and you know have them know our names and drink beers with us and shit and give us private shows backstage was fucking.
R.I.P. V-Tech.
Oh yeah, it's another big rest in peace. Yeah,
if we did shows again, I'd love to tour with Black Dahlia Murder. Not on a festival, just like on a 3 to 5 package. But I mean, who knows if that would ever happen.
Yeah, and also we never played with Killswitch, but that's another band that did a lot for me and us in the early days as well.
For sure.
So I just want to put that out in the atmosphere, and hopefully the good energy comes back our way because that would be amazing. But
Southside Arts, those dudes are fucking so cool, dude.
Someone's asking about what snare did I use? Oh shit. For which album? I think I did two kits on Allegiance. I did like I forgot. I think it was just a 13-inch something. That's what I play now too. I do a 13-inch so I can crank it and give it that nice little high pitched pop that a lot of engineers don't like. But I like it. So it was a 13-inch something. Maybe a Spawn. I think it was a Spawn. I think Bodner gave me a Spawn.
I think I remember a Spawn.
Yeah. But the first album, Allegiance, I used 2 different kits because we went through twice. The first time I used a shitty Pro Export, and then the second time I used a Tama Rockstar or something like that.
Hammer.
I just cranked that snare up. You can almost do it any snare, to be honest. You just gotta crank that bitch.
Yeah, I feel you. I mean, your drum sound sick. I've always been a fan on both albums.
Yeah, I was influenced off the early Dying Fetus stuff and then marching band shit. So I just like a nice little high pitched pop,
nice crisp.
Yeah. But yeah, somebody said that we should do a concert on YouTube or Twitch.
That's a good idea.
It is. We will notate that in the dome. Yeah. Who are the musicians that you influence off of? Ernie, do you have who's your guy? Do you have a guy? Or
right now, no. I mean, it changes all the time. I wouldn't be able to answer that right now. I have no idea. I don't even know who I influence off of right now. I listen to a lot of stuff I used to listen to before, like you said, like the Miasma album, the Darkest Hour, Undoing Ruin. You know, yeah, like even old Decapitated Winds of Creation stuff. You know, I try to get that blend in of a lot of the things that I used to listen to kind of get my mind back in a certain writing mode. You know what I mean? At least for just trying to get my chops up and my creative chops up too. I don't know that I have, you know, like single guitarists or musicians that I just love to, you know what I mean, just watch.
Yeah, for me, like the early stuff was Kevin Talley from Early Dying Fetus and VTech. You know, I really like Kevin Talley because he was smashing like death metal, but doing grooves and doing like fucking beats. And I was like, damn, this is fucking sick. Not like everybody else at that time was just blast beating and double pedaling the whole way. Like Kevin Talley was actually breaking up the beats, and that's kind of where I got like 80% of my influence on breaking shit apart. And that's what I would say for my early stuff. Now I don't listen to death metal at all. Shit, I listen to fucking pop.
You do. Yeah. Well, for me, it's Mudvayne. Ryan from Mudvayne. He got me into it. He steadily kept my juices flowing, and then I migrated towards all the OG funk guys, the Victor Wootens, Marcus Millers, all that fun stuff. But hey, there's a lot of good bass players out right now. Like one of my favorites is Jacob Umansky from Intervals. That kid, I mean, I know that he's younger than me because I'm fucking 85 years old, but he's really good. He's so like, this next generation is just ridiculous. When I watch his videos, it makes me want to get off my ass and play the bass. But yeah, if you play bass, you want to see somebody really killing the game right now. His name's Jacob Umansky, and he plays for a band called Intervals, which is also a really sick band. So yeah, there's a lot of good talent out there. And I'm like my older relatives. I listen to the same stuff that I've listened to since I was 18 years old. So I don't really migrate much in my listening.
Yeah, see, At the Gates, hell yeah, dude. At the Gates, The Haunted, fuck yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
European fucking alternating riffs, fucking.
Dark Tranquility, man. That Gothenburg stuff.
Dude, the Inside Triplet shit, I love it.
I love it, man. I love that stuff.
Yeah, it's a fun time we live in. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for coming out. It was an honor and a pleasure to share our 10-year-old baby's birthday with you. Hopefully our other baby turns 15 this year. There might be some in the works for that as well. Stay tuned for that. Is there anything else you guys want to add before we shake?
Thanks, everybody. Appreciate y'all. Happy birthday, Instinct. 10 years, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. But I want to say I appreciate you guys too, man. I got a lot of love for you guys, and it's crazy to see where times have brought us all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Amen. So we'll see y'all soon, and we'll keep working on stuff.
Cool. Again, shout out to Eric Ramirez, our boy, for doing this. We can't thank you enough, man. I'll see you probably this weekend.
Sal, hit us up, Sal.
Yeah, Sal, message us.
There you go.